My daughter vanished 6 months ago. Yesterday I found her dancing on XX in my sister's kitchen. Lily disappeared on her 16th birthday. No note, no warning, just an empty bedroom and her phone left behind on her unmade bed. The police said she was probably a runaway, another troubled teen. They'd keep an eye out. I didn't sleep for weeks. Posted her face everywhere, hired a private investigator with money I didn't have. My sister. Kate held me while I sobbed, organized search parties, printed missing person flyers. She moved in to help me through the worst of it. Kate was perfect. She cooked meals I couldn't eat, answered the door when I couldn't face people, held my hand through police updates that led nowhere. When I collapsed at work from exhaustion, she drove me home and stayed up all night just to make sure I kept breathing. Then yesterday my coworker's daughter showed me Xtrix, some viral dance trend. I almost scrolled past until I saw the kitchen in the background, my grandmother's vintage wallpaper, the blue ceramic rooster I'd given Kate last Christmas, and there was Lily. Buck hair, darker, shorter, but that was my daughter's laugh, her crooked smile, the small scar on her chin from falling off her bike at 7. The account had hundreds of videos, months of content, Lily cooking breakfast, doing homework, playing with a cat I'd never seen, living a whole life while I was dying inside. I drove to Kate's house with shaking hands, yoked my spare key. The same smell of lavender and vanilla that had comforted me for months now made me nauseous. I heard them before I saw them laughing in the living room watching something on Donger. My daughter sat curled up on the couch wearing pajamas I didn't recognize, looking healthier than she had in years. No dark circles, no anxious energy, just a teenage girl enjoying her Friday night. Kate saw me first. The color drained from her face. Lily turned and for a moment nobody moved. Then my daughter did something that shattered what was left of my heart. She moved closer to Kate, pleaded her. The truth came out in broken pieces. The fights I thought were normal teenage rebellion, the pressure I thought was motivation, the standards I thought were reasonable. Kate had been Lily's escape for years, secret visits after school, a safe place when things got too intense at home. When I took Lily's bedroom door off its hinges after catching her on a video call past midnight, she called Kate crying. When I read her diary and confronted her about her private thoughts, Kate had been the one to comfort her. When I installed tracking apps on all her devices, Kate bought her a second phone. The night Lily left, she'd walked 3 miles to Kate's house. My sister had been planning to talk to me, but when she saw the state Lily was in, the decision was made. She chose my daughter over me. For 6 months I'd been grieving a missing child while she was thriving 10 minutes away, going to a different school under Kate's address, effective therapy I would never have approved, making friends without me, dating them first, being a teenager without me monitoring every breath. Kate had played the perfect supporting sister while giving my daughter the life I'd been suffocating out of her. Every search party she organized, she knew exactly where Lily was. Every time she held me while I cried, she went home to the child I was mourning. They tried to explain how they'd wanted to tell me, but feared I'd force Lily back. How they'd watched me spiral and couldn't figure out how to make it stop. How Lily had been having panic attacks so severe she'd ended up in the ER begging not to go home. I left without saying much. What was there to say? That I'd been so controlling my child had to fake her own disappearance. That my sister had watched me fall apart for months rather than confront me about my parenting. The missing person case is still open. I could report Kate for harboring a runaway, force Lily home for 2 more years, ask her side the piece she's found. Or I could admit the truth. The daughter I lost wasn't kidnapped or lured away. She escaped, and the person who helped her was the only one who saw what I'd become. The XX videos keep playing in my head, my daughter, laughing, free, happy, without me,